to get him to be my friend.
I know.
And this is the shit that like comes out of his mouth.
That's what he does, Walt. That's his trick. That's what he did to me. Remember I said I felt like an abused wife. Like I love that. I love him. I want him to just stop, and I just stay.
You won't quit right now.
Will you make the video? Who cares if you quit?
No, it has to be legit.
Well, the video's more important than him quitting, I think.
But you're a smart guy. Why do you smoke though? You know the ramifications of this, right?
I feel 1 or 2 a day doesn't really.
Why do you feel that way?
Impact that way. Because I figure I get as much.
Why do you?
Because I live in New Jersey and I get as much smoke from probably a bus driving by than I do from a single cigarette. And now a cigarette's filtered.
The bus exhaust isn't.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that for a really nice, because I think that if you did it, I think we had somebody nobody even heard of do it last week.
Right.
I don't think
if you step up to the plate and do it, and that video will go viral. I mean, you know how much you love to be viral, right?
Yeah.
It's like your driving thing, right? With drunk, you get more looks than that drunk story time ever got.
Like I said, I don't think I could say I could quit forever. It's it's a lot to do.
Well, at least he's being honest,
Yeah.
I wish he wasn't so fucking honest with me.
Yeah.
Like so blunt.
He tramples your feelings.
All right, that's all I got to say.
Oh, that was it?
That's it. I wish you. I thought you brought him here. I was really annoyed at you. I didn't realize that you didn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, there's no way. Really? You thought I contacted him? I'm like, Git'em, come down to the store.
Really get him wants to.
We're doing Tell Him Steve Dave tonight.
I was like, why did he call?
That's a lot to assume.
But then I was like, well, he didn't know I'm pissed at him, so. But it was reactionary.
So I was forgiven.
I sensed you were mad at me, and I came down to apologize.
No, you didn't. You're lying. You came down to drink.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's Tuesday. Oh, that's the bar you go to? Because we saw you outside of the bar that day. That's the bar you go to?
Yeah.
Okay.
And how many hours do you spend there? We saw you there at like 2:00 in the afternoon.
If it's a day like that, I usually go home like around 6:00 because I have to go home and feed. So unless I'm meeting somebody, then I'll stay for a little later.
And you're too busy to answer my email or set up a lunch date.
Like I said, I honestly forgot that one. Otherwise, I mean, there was. From when I looked, there was 8 emails in that conversation. It just slipped my mind.
I'm gonna make this a little worse for you, Walt.
It can't get any worse, can it? I'm fucking begging Git'em to be my friend. Can it get any worse?
Git'em and
Mad at your friend of 35 years for bringing him by.
Tell me how it gets worse, Q.
I mean, Git'em and I text each other quite often.
Yeah.
We do. Like we'll just so he's I'll be at work and I'll just get a text from Git'em. And you know how I am at answering texts. I don't always do it. Sometimes they just go by.
This guy's my witness.
Yeah.
Before you got here today, he goes, "Hey, which one of you guys is this number?" Bop, 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 bop. And Brian goes, "It's Walt's." So he doesn't even know.
Are you kidding me? You don't even have his number in your phone?
No, I texted him. He didn't know it was me. He doesn't even. This is how little I mean to the guy.
No, it's my Google Voice number.
He didn't, right, Brian? This is truth, right? You know what? That stung too.
Wait, do I have your Google Voice number or your phone number?
Yeah, my Google Voice number.
I don't even have his fucking cell phone number. I have his Google Voice number. This is unbelievable.
It rings through my cell phone because it ends in GESD. It ends in GESD.
You're on Impractical Jokers, Q. You get 2 shows.
Didn't you bring him to the premiere of the Impractical Jokers?
Because it ends. No, it's.
He gives the phone number that strippers give out to like people at the end of the night.
Like the last digit is off and shit.
No, I got that number.
Bizarre world is Git'em living in that like he has people who are on TV pursuing him and he can't be bothered to give them the time of day.
I will take it a step further, Walt. There have been times on set in Practical Jokers where they'll be like, all right, come on, we got to get to work. We got to get to work. And I'll be texting Git'em, and I'll be like, all right, just give me 1 second. I got to finish this text. So I've held up
a show,
a major
show.
production, right, just to text Git'em's fucking Google Voice. I didn't know that. I thought I was on the inner circle.
You thought you were in his little black book.
Yeah, I thought, but I guess
You're just like.
But no, that's a number you can get more
You're
in
no
contact
better
with
than
because
me.
it rings all my telephones.
Wait, what?
It rings all my telephones. If you call me,
How many telephones do you carry with you?
Oh no, it rings my home phone and it rings my cell phone.
Oh.
I think people
I
had
just
enough.
feel so bad
Git'em.
about myself right
Right?
now. Yeah.
The thing about that, you just realized that right now. I've been carrying this since August 26th. And I realized.
Yeah, I mean, you
that
feel
I was
bad
a piece
about
of
yourself,
shit.
Q. At least like you. At least you've like been waffling. Like Walt's been nonstop supportive for 4 years. And still can't get a return email over something like, "Hey, do you want to be involved in something cool?" Not like, "Do you want to help me move my couch again?"
I generally liked the guy. I generally liked him. I thought he was a good dude, but I guess there's always that guy in high school, though. Like, right? You know that guy? You're like, yeah, he's a good guy, but I can't deal with him.
Yeah.
I just don't like him. I don't know why. Just no explanation. I'm that guy. I've always been that guy.
Not to me.
Yeah, at times I was.
What?
Can I
I
just
didn't
be
like
in a
you.
weird place in my life right now?
Are you in a weird place?
A little. I just, it's been.
It started when you were born. You're weird. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't know. Do you want to talk about that? Because you and I had a conversation that day. I didn't want to get into it with you.
Yeah,
I didn't want to discuss it on air because
it's been a weird spot I've been in the past couple weeks and not being able to sleep and other stuff like that.
Yeah.
Why?
And
How come you won't?
I don't. I really
you want to
don't.
divulge it?
I can't really put a finger on
It
it.
would make me feel better if it was something that at least made me realize, okay, it's not me.
I think it's partly work. It's partly one of my friends who we've been having a little bit of a.
He has been texting
Is it
me.
that friend that
A fight?
we always see you with?
Yeah.
You had a fight?
Yeah.
What's the fight about?
The other night she got off work. She's like, "Oh, come over." So I went over. She's like, "Let's go out for lunch." I said, "Okay." Went out for lunch.
Fucking
So why do you gotta say that? Why can't
fucker.
He's rubbing it in your face now. Oh my god.
Wait. No. Lunch ended up being the bar. So we went down to the bar and we were drinking for a while, and one of her coworkers showed up, and then the next thing I know,
she ran away?
The next thing I know, she left with one of her coworkers and two other guys I'd never seen before, and they put her into the back of a car and they took off.
Left him with the bill.
So how old
Put her
is
in
she?
I mean, it sounds like she was kidnapped.
Someone came in to me and was like, "That looks sketchy. What's going on out there?" And I tried to run out there. I even copied down the license plate number of the car. That's
Have
how
you
sketchy.
spoken to her since?
She's spoken to me. I haven't replied because I've just been so pissed off about it.
Oh, you didn't tell me any of this.
Help.
Well,
Just the license plate.
Yeah.
yeah.
The taillights kicked out.
What day was that, Git'em?
That would be. It was a Friday.
Was it August 26th?
No, it was like a couple days after that.
I
It
will
was
say
almost
this.
3 weeks ago.
In his defense, Walt, his texts to me he's been pretty upset.
Really?
He's been like seeking.
You should see the text I sent my wife when I'm like, Git'em won't talk to me. All right? So she's not the only
Your
one who
wife
fucking
is saving
feels
them
it.
for her lawyer, dude. Don't send those texts.
I talked to her, and I tell her he still hasn't called me. He still hasn't emailed me back.
She's like, oh.
Yeah.
That guy who helped me move the couch?
Every time.
The Amish guy.
Bring it up, she's like, oh. She could never remember.
Oh, those Amish guys aren't allowed to email me.
Within the same conversation, she's like, "Who?"
All right, so you've been having some rough times.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
All right. Then I guess maybe it is me. So I'll let it go then. All right.
What was her explanation for getting in the car with those dudes?
I still haven't talked to her, and I didn't get up until the other night. I didn't even get an apology.
Is she still?
No,
She's
it's
single now.
no, she has a boyfriend.
Is it not the same? It was not the guy.
Different guy. Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's just running through guys, huh?
Yeah.
And she's got the fucking guy right there. I think too, though. And she just doesn't know. She can't see the fucking trees through the forest like I can.
Q gave her some sage-like advice last night.
Really?
I'm good at giving advice, dude.
No, you gave her advice.
Yeah, what did I give it? That's what I mean. What did I tell her?
Restraining order.
At least give him a hand job, I think.
Oh, yeah. I said give him a hand job. That's right. I'm like, come on, give the guy a hand job. Did she give you a hand job?
Now, are you suggesting the same to Walt?
It may not work in every scenario, but who knows? Let's give it a shot.
She should have given you a hand job. That's not right. That's not right. Have you told her that the way she could fix this rift between you two is a hand job?
No.
Well, try it.
No.
Would you accept the hand job as a form of an apology from her?
No, because she's got somebody.
Oh, God, I don't know what to do.
He's got to move on.
Yeah, maybe you're just done with it.
Well, he said earlier that there was a little bit of hankus-pankus that took place over the weekend with an unnamed...
Really?
That was actually right before the emails, if I recall correctly. That was the 25th.
What was his name?
He's naming so many distractions as to why he wasn't able to email back.
I mean, everybody at this table realizes that we're doing a podcast for 4 people at this point, right? Like, nobody's listening but us, right?
I think you're wrong.
Yeah?
That's where the text message came from. Walt texted me that there was somebody at the stash looking for me.
Yeah, I still reached out to you because I felt like I didn't want to, but Mike was like, "Hey, there's somebody here who likes Git'em, I think." And I'm like, you know what? Should I let my personal feelings for him right now affect the chance of him maybe making a love connection or something? So, yet again, I reach out and do something I think is the right thing to do.
And
Sure.
it was a good thing.
And it was, again, but still nothing in return. And I'm not asking for much other than your time.
Or
an acknowledgement. Yeah,
All right, let's move on, Brian. What else you got? I'm tired of talking about fucking Git'em.
okay, yeah, fuck Git'em.
But wait, did you just tell me that Git'em hooked up with someone and I missed it?
No, I have no idea if
What happened?
He came in and said that he maybe... I mean, we're not going to name names, but some action took place with
Name it.
a certain...
No.
Well, name it.
I'll say she's a aunt.
Right.
She's a 13%er.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
rising,
yeah,
huh? I thought it was
he texted
12.
me about this, too.
No, it's up to 13.
How do you know?
Huh? Because Ming told me.
How does Ming know?
I don't know. I asked him the other day because there was I wanted to tweet a picture of a girl who said when I was in Virginia that she listened to Tell Him Steve Dave, and I said, is it still 11%? And Ming said, no, it's 13% now. I guess that was the last survey.
Why are you
number.
saying like Ming has no idea what the percentage
Yeah, he does.
is?
He's got that pie graph that comes up when you look at...
So how on earth would you know though? Like who? Every time it downloads, you don't get what sex is downloading
they
it.
always have that info, yeah. iTunes, sure. I bet you they know.
Well,
All right,
if we're
let's
going,
go.
if
All
we're
right,
going
let's
by
just
our
take it.
survey, we're going to call it
Okay.
13%ers.
All right. So who is it? Declan could bleep it. Well, who is
Here, I'll just. I don't know even how to spell it.
Yeah, I don't know if you would know who it is, Q.
it? Really? Can we call her up on Twitter or something?
We could.
Why don't you want to talk about this, Git'em?
Yeah, that's not. It's a gentleman doesn't
Oh, I don't know that person.
kiss and talk.
I think
that
you
the way you
would
say it?
recognize her.
Yeah?
If you,
Okay.
yeah, I think so.
What's the saying? A gentleman doesn't
Kiss and tell.
Kiss
and
and
Kiss and tell,
tell.
that's it.
Yeah.
What did you do, dude?
Well, he didn't bang her. It didn't sound like he banged her, right?
Did she give you a hand job?
No.
Blowy? Really?
Did you touch her tits? He stopped.
Did you fondle her boobs?
Did you get a little nip action?
She's got big boobs. You fondle her boobs?
What are you giggling about?
I know. He's like, tee-hee.
No.
That's the boyish charm that everyone loves about Git'em right
now,
there.
that's if you listen, you hear all of the
Everyone.
girls.
All right, what's on
Just
what's on
calling
your
card.
agenda, Brian? What do you
Calling
want to talk
card.
about first? Now that the Git'em,
All right.
the Git'em summit is done.
Let's see. We could talk about the big old Wizard Con down in Virginia.